Hey! Hey guys, I'm back. I'm sorry for the delay. Let me just start by explaining why it's been so long since my last video. My personal life has been kind of turned upside down, so I'm kind of still getting back into the actual making videos and YouTube. So I really miss this. I really want to continue to making some videos, either about photography, analog photography, or about gaming. I just want to keep on doing this, and today we're going to discuss a little project that I made that, well, two things actually. We're going to discuss a little project that I made and also some news about the cctrax that, funny enough, it's the most viewed video on my channel, at least at the time I'm recording this. So maybe that's a sign for me to do something more and different regarding that camera, and that's exactly what I'm preparing. So let's start just by let me show you the latest project that I built. Let me get it. So here I have my latest build, so to speak. So this build was or is a replacement of my also built by myself, custom built beauty dish. So I did one using some plastic stuff I had here around my attic. So I managed to get some parts and build one. I actually used it successfully. It was great, but since it's kind of glued on and it's kind of it wasn't made to last. It was just an experiment, and if it actually worked, I would just get back to it to some degree of resistance. So I did. So once I was just walking around some department store, and I was passing through where they sell bowls for the dogs to eat and for the cats to eat, and I thought, well, why not? It looks that I can make something work with it. So I did. So I bought two bowls, so one big bowl, one small bowl. They are metal, so they are quite resistant, and I simply just with the Dremel, it was quite easy to do. I just cut an opening big enough for the flash I was planning to use, and let me just get it. 1 second. I'm getting the flash here, and here you go. Focus. Okay. So this is the flash I use for more my most powerful flash. It's a Yongnuo YN565EX. It's not brilliant, but never failed me, so I'm happy. So I just cut the hole, so this fits right through here, and so I can just put the flash here and it will just fire at the beauty dish. So so it fits on its own. Yeah, so it's just a matter of me. I still need to actually protect these because this is kind of rough. I tried to make them softer, but it's kind of impossible to make this soft enough so it doesn't scratch my flashes. So I have used this, but in the flash got a little bit scratched. Nothing I'm worried about. I need to use the flash anyways, so scratches are part of the job. So I'm going to cover this with some type of soft material to get it not scratched so much. But back to this. So two bowls. They are metals. This is kind of bulletproof. This takes a beating. And also I got so well, basically it's kind of simple. It's really simple. You just need to puncture how many times you want the smaller bowl. I did it three times. So 1, 2, and 3 here. And I did the same to the bigger bowl. 1, 2, 3. And I used some rods. I'll get it. So I got these rods. They have some screws here, those little bastards. So you just need to screw these. You just screw these on like this, like you would do any others. okay? And it looks like this. I actually also applied some super glue so I can keep them in place, and they're not leaving anywhere, they're just stuck here. And I did the same thing with the other side. So as you can see, I screwed everything. I have some washers to keep things tidy, and I added this just to keep things even tighter. It's not really necessary, I just wanted to do that, and I thought that this will keep things in place better, and they do. So this works great. So it's not that big, as you can see, but it's big enough for some portraits, some half body shots. It's more than enough in my opinion. It's quite easy to carry. It doesn't weigh anything. You just get it, just put your flash, and you're good to go. So if you want to get things even looking better than this bear, I also, by accident, I had this at home. This is kind of a shower cap for an universal shower cap for beauty dishes, and that just makes the lights even softer if you want to get things softer. In my case, it's kind of big for this, so I just add a clothespin, and it's fine. So as you can see, it looks great. It works fine. It doesn't weigh anything. It's really light and it's very resistant. So the other one I built out of plastic fell in the floor by accident, no worries, and actually just destroyed itself. It was just glued on, so nothing was made to stay in place for a long time. So this one, I will have no issues taking this with me and drop it. It will be fun. And at the store, they have bigger bowls, so if I want to make something bigger, I am able to do so. In terms of price, these 8 cost me €2, including the screws and the washers. The shower cap, I already had it. I bought it on eBay some time ago. It cost me, I don't know, close to nothing, €2 or €3, something like that. And the bowls, they are, funny enough, they are the most expensive piece of the kit. So this was 3 and this was 2 or something like that. So, or nothing really expensive. So overall, really inexpensive. And it's fun. It was fun to build. I did it with my own hands, so that's actually a plus. So really cheap and resistant and effective, and I had fun doing it. So for me, it's only wins here. Going back to something different, the Yashica 635. So recently I made something different with it. I actually got inspired by some picture I saw, and I really wanted to make some sprocket pictures. So some pictures where the sprockets are actually exposed. And in my arsenal, I had no cameras that actually exposed for the sprockets. I had no need to buy cameras just for that. I have more than enough cameras to go around, so no need to spend more money with cameras. And I thought, well, even though the Yashica 635 has a 35mm kit, I haven't shown you guys how to assemble it and how to use, but it's on my schedule to do. I will show it. I said, how can I adapt that kit so I can expose the pictures and the actual sprockets? Can I do this? I set a little bit, and I thought of a way. I successfully exposed the sprockets, like this in this example. So I'm currently on my second roll using that technique. This one is a black and white roll. There are some things you need to expect when you use this camera to expose for sprockets, but I'll discuss this in a later video. Just be in the lookout for my channel, subscribe if you want to be notified when the new video is coming out, where I actually explain how to assemble the 35mm kit for the Yashica 635 for regular 35mm exposures, and for actual sprockets to be exposed, and so I can use it in the pictures. So that's all for now. I will hopefully get a better schedule for uploading some videos, even if it's about photography or about games. I'll see. It all depends. But Subscribe if you want to actually be notified when new things come up. Give me a thumbs up if you can. And leave in the comments if you want to see anything specific regarding my future video about the 685. So I'll just wait for a few comments if they arrive and make the video according your wishes. Thank you, and I see you next time.